Good morning, explorers. Welcome to Tokyo in Japan. I arrived here at 9:30 last night and I pretty much went over the road to the supermarket and then went to bed after obviously I edited yesterday's video as well. So a very busy day yesterday, but I had a good night's sleep, feel refreshed and ready to get on with the day. I'm going to give you a tour around my apartment and also the area that I'm in now, which is my office area, and then we're going to go exploring the local area and you'll be exploring it for the first time just as I am. So I really can't wait to share with you Tokyo over the next month. As I mentioned previously, I'm filming everything at the moment with my iPhone 7, so whilst the audio isn't perfect, I'm going to work on a solution today. Hopefully, fingers crossed that will work. Anyway, let's get on with the apartment tour. If you have watched my previous apartment tours, you'll know that I normally go for very modern apartments. This time though, in Tokyo, I've gone with something that's a little bit more traditional and a little bit more Japanese. As you can see, we've got the big wooden doors at the back of the room there. That's my office space, which I'll show you in a minute or two. But here we've got a typical Japanese living area. We've got the low table and cushions, along with a westernised table as well. At the other side of the room, I've got a sofa and the table, as I've just mentioned, and then two single beds which I've put together into a king-size bed. What's odd about this apartment, and a little bit quirky, is that in the bedroom, I have the kitchen area. So I have a small sink, which is very small. I also have the fridge, freezer and the microwave. What you might have noticed is that there's no hob. And that isn't a huge problem, to be honest, because I do have a little grill and I've got the microwave and I am going to be eating out quite a lot, just like I did in Seoul and Thailand. As you can see at the other side of the room, as I mentioned, I have a grill. And then there's a cupboard with plates and cups and all the utensils that you're going to need. So this is a view of the length of the apartment. As you can see, it's actually split up into 4 sections. I'm in the 4th section, which is what you'll see in a second, which is the office. And then you've got the Japanese dining area. You've got the kind of westernised dining area and sofa. And then you've got the kitchen cum bedroom. Let's take a look at my office. As you can see, I've got a large teak desk, a very comfy leather chair. I've got my camera gear there. I've got my DSLR, my G7X and also my GoPro Aero 5. I'm not using any of that equipment. I would say there's probably going on nearly £2,000 worth of camera equipment, and I'm using my mobile phone right now. There's lots of light coming into the room, so it's going to be a great place for me to work. So as you come through the main door into the apartment, you've got a little landing area, as we call it in the UK. And it's got some umbrellas and lots of shoes. Lots of shoes. Now normally I wouldn't bother sharing with you the bathroom because it's a bathroom. But it's a little bit quirky here in Japan. So as you can see, as you come through the door into the bathroom area, you've got a large standing shower. And as you can see, we're going with pink in this bathroom. I've got all of my bits and pieces on the shelf there. But it's this that I wanted to share with you. At the top of the toilet is a sink. Now I've never ever seen anything like this before. I'm assuming it's so that once you've been to the toilet, you can wash your hands, I guess. Let me know down in the comments. So yes, that is my tour around my Tokyo apartment. Completely different to what I would normally rent. This apartment is the most expensive place that I've stayed in 2 years of travel. It's cost me just over £1,000, about $1,200 for the month. That is everything though. That's my internet, all the bills, And I think the reason why it's so expensive is because obviously the space is a little bit larger than some of the other apartments that I've stayed in, but also I think it's the location. I'm literally 10 minutes walk away from Shinjuku station, which is one of the most popular stations here in Tokyo, and I've got a subway station like less than 5 minutes walk. So I would definitely say the location is the reason why it's so expensive. Let's go and explore. Even crossing the road is a challenge on my first day here in Tokyo. Yeah, I'm a little bit lost. Don't really have any plans for today other than just to wander around and get lost. Within the Shinjuku area, there are lots of alleys like this with restaurants. I'm going to come back down here for lunch because the smells are incredible. Challenge 1 complete, and that was to find a SIM card for my mobile phone, which I've managed to find, and it cost me 4,000 yen, which is about £25, about $35 for 2 gigs on a nano card. I think today must be one of those days where vehicles are not allowed on the streets in the city centre. I'm like a child at Christmas, just looking around and neck moving around all the time, trying to take everything in, and what an incredible place. So we are back down the little alley again, affectionately known as Piss Alley. And I'm about to eat down Piss Alley. Let's go and find some food. So I found a restaurant. Cheers. So this is lunch, and I've got pancakes with vegetables and chicken and a beef rib stick. To be honest, that was more of a snack than it was lunch, but it cost me £5, about $7 for the beer, the dumplings and the little beef rib stick. Run for your lives, it's Godzilla! All the Japanese women keep checking me out. I'm not too sure if it's because I'm a really attractive Englishman or if it's because I look odd. I think it's because I look odd. From here you can get domestic beef and domestic vegetables. I guess they mean Japanese beef and vegetables. So this area of Tokyo is going to look great at night time when everything's lit up. What have I walked into? I got told off for filming inside, but that was incredible. So this is the place that I walked into. Second challenge completed, purchasing my Suica card for the transport and also purchases in convenience stores and things like that. Okay, I'm back in my apartment, but don't go anywhere. I have a few things to talk to you about. I'm sorry if you can hear some background noise from the road. I've left my windows open to let some fresh air in. But anyway, today I made my biggest travel mistake that I've made in 2 years of travelling. And what I've done is ridiculous, really. But let me tell you a story. I use an app called XE, and that is for currency conversion. And I've got South Korean won in there, plus Thai baht and all the different currencies that I've used over the years. Anyway, I added the Japanese yen, and I put into the app that I wanted to convert £50 into Japanese yen, and it came out with 50,000 Japanese yen. At least I thought it did. I think what's happened is I've not changed the currency from South Korean won to Japanese yen, and what I thought I was withdrawing was around £50, but actually I've withdrawn £340. So I've now got the equivalent of £340 in Japanese yen. Now thankfully I am here for a month, so it's very likely that I will spend all of that money in the time that I am here. But when you withdraw that amount of money, it's so easy to spend it so quickly. And yeah, what an idiot. So my tip for you is make sure when you're using an app or a currency conversion website that you make sure you choose the correct currency. The next thing that I want to talk about is this experiment that I've been working on for the last 10 days or so. And I know I didn't upload videos for part of last week because of the issue that I had with my leg, which I told you about in yesterday's vlog if you watched it to the end. And yeah, so today is the last day of the experiment on my mobile phone, and I'm really unsure what to do. You know, part of me just wants to continue to create video content on my mobile phone and edit on my mobile phone and upload the video straight onto YouTube. You know, yesterday's video took me about 25 minutes to edit, which when you compare it with 4 or 5 hours that it used to take me when I was using my camera and being a complete perfectionist. If I went back to my camera, then I would probably go back to a very similar edit process that I've been doing on my mobile, and that is just literally cropping little bits off from the start and the end, and that is it. You've been getting very raw video, and people seem to like that. I think you feel that you are part of this journey, and that's exactly what I wanted from my YouTube videos, and that's what I had on my videos for a long time until I decided I wanted to become a filmmaker and create amazing quality video and trying to compete with, you know, people like Casey Neistat, and you just can't compete against people like that. You know, he's taken years of experience to get to that level of knowledge that he's got. So I'm undecided what to do, and I would love your opinions down in the comments. Have you enjoyed this content? Have you enjoyed the fact that, okay, you know, the video quality is HD, it's been okay, the audio has been a bit not too good. I think today's video audio should be much better, so let me know about that as well in the comments. But yeah, what do you think? Should I continue to create videos on my mobile phone and upload videos not every day, but maybe every other day, maybe 4 or 5 times a week? Or, you know, would you prefer me to go back to my Canon G7X on my DSLR and upload videos maybe, you know, 2 or 3 times a week? Let me know what you think down in the comments. And that, explorers, is my video for today. I hope you've enjoyed the bit of exploring around the local area. As you've seen, I'm in a fantastic location, and I can't wait to explore Tokyo. So until next time, explorers, take care and don't forget to explore.